Well, welcome to Fun Time Travel. You know, some of the most common questions we get about cruising all really revolve around the drink packages. And we're going to show the details today of Norwegian's drink packages. There's several of them, and well, there's a lot of stuff involved with them. So let's get to the intro. So, Norwegian has drink packages like all the other cruise lines, and they've recently updated their drink packages and added a new tier. And so we're going to share their standard pricing, but remember, Norwegian has cruise offers that include, well, you know, free at sea. They include the drink packages. And it gets complicated trying to decide if this drink package is right for you or that one, because, you know, you have to actually figure out if you're getting a deal. Or maybe you don't care. I don't know. But
I think they care.
I think, well, if you're watching this, you probably care. And, you know, drink packages are only available for cruises that are 3 days or longer. And don't forget, they're always going to add a 20% gratuity to every package. So, yeah, there's a lot to it.
Well, let's get into the different packages that they offer. So the very first one would be the Children's Soda Program. Then there's an Adult and Teen Soda Program. There's the Corks and Caps Wine and Beer Package, the Premium Beverage Package, and then the Premium Plus Beverage Package. Obviously, they have the standard free drinks, you know, the coffee, tea, water, juice machines, that kind of stuff. But if you want soda or anything else, you have to at least get one of the packages. And one important thing to remember with these packages is that all the drinks are truly unlimited within the drink package that you choose.
Right.
Okay, so first we're going to talk about the soda programs, and we're going to kind of try and break it down for you. These programs are essentially the same for all ages. The only difference is the price.
Right.
These include unlimited fountain sodas, which they are Pepsi products. So we've got Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Sierra Mist, Mountain Dew, ginger ale, tonic water, and club soda.
Yeah, and for these, so the Children's Soda Program, which is identical to the Adult Soda Program, but the Children's Soda Program costs $5.95 per day. And so for a 7-day cruise, including the gratuity, that's going to be $49.98 per person, all right? And for the Adult and Teen Soda Program, it's going to be $7.95 per day, and that breaks out for a 7-day cruise, that also, including the gratuity, is $66.78 per person.
Before we get into the alcohol packages, let's talk about drink prices.
Yeah.
Then you can do the math to find out, you know, what works the best for you and your family. And
now, listen, we're not going to break down each individual drink. It's too much. But wine by the glass, if you get wines by the glass, they're in the $8 to $9 range. However, they could be as much as $27 to $31 for higher end selections. And now I'm thinking, my wine selections are a little on the cheap side.
I know mine are.
we're cheap drinkers. Beer is $7 to $9 per glass, and cocktails are $9 to $15, depending on, you know, what you get. However, there are some high-end scotches and some high-end drinks that you could get that could be over $15, and that's an important number, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But before we go any further, would you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. We're going to do, you know, we do news and a lot of fun things. You don't want to miss it.
All right, so now let's get into the Corks and Caps Wine and Beer Package. This package includes the soda package that we already talked about, draft and bottled beer, and wine by the glass, with a cap of $15 per drink.
Right.
Anything over $15, you pay the difference plus the 20% gratuity.
Right. And speaking of 20%, you get a 20% discount on bottles of wine. So maybe you want to just get a bottle at dinner time for some reason, or maybe there's a special bottle you want. And one of the caveats of these drink packages is, while they're truly unlimited in the number of drinks that you can get every day, you're only allowed to purchase 2 beverages with each transaction, which works out well for us because there's a lot of times I'll want to go buy a drink and I'll realize that she needs one too, and so I can get 2. I think it's really, it works out better than some of the cruise lines where you're only allowed to get 1 drink per transaction. Now, the Corks and Caps Wine and Beer Package, now that's $65 per person per day with a 20% gratuity. So for a 7-day cruise, including the gratuity, that's going to break out to $546 per person.
Next, we're going to go into the premium beverage package. This one includes the unlimited spirits and cocktails. It also includes the soda package in juice and fountain juices, draft and bottled beer, and wine by the glass.
Right.
Anything over $15, again, you pay the difference plus the 20% gratuity. And 20%, you also get that 20% discount on bottles of wine.
Right.
And only 2 beverages are allowed per transaction.
Right.
But
That seems
like
to be a
we said,
standard.
yeah.
So what's not included in that? Well, room service. You can't have drinks delivered to your room. Mini bar drinks, if they happen to have, drinks in your mini bar, and drinks that are served in souvenir glasses.
Which we see a lot of those.
Oh yeah.
We haven't gotten any.
We've never got. I kind of disappointed. I kind of like to have some of those glasses. Specialty coffee and tea drinks are not included. So you get that special latte or whatever. That's not included. Surprisingly, here bottled water is not included, and on other cruise lines that was quite a surprise. It's on other cruise lines bottled water is included. Energy drinks are not included. Fresh squeezed juices outside of the dining room are not included, and bottles of wine are not included. Obviously, that's why you get the 20% off. Now, this is $99 per person per day plus a 20% gratuity. So that for a 7-day cruise, again, breaks down to $831.60 per person, and that's gratuity included. Now, one kind of good thing about this is obviously, Norwegian has been doing their free at sea promotions. And so with that, if you get the free at sea with the alcohol package included, which is the premium beverage package, then you only pay the gratuity on that, which breaks down to $138.60 per person for your 7-day cruise. So it's not a bad deal.
I agree. And then we have the top end, the end all. It's the Premium Plus Beverage Package. This includes everything in the Premium Beverage Package with no $15 limit. So it's truly...
Right, if you want to be a high roller.
Yeah, you can drink,
the top stuff.
The top stuff. Blanton's. Okay. Also included is specialty coffees. So you can get your tall macchiato or whatever you want. And teas. Energy drinks are included. Fresh squeezed juices and bottled water. Still and sparkling water. And select bottles of wine. Now, in the dining room, they will have a wine list that will have a note that shows included bottles.
Right.
Because there may be some high-end bottles of wine that are not included.
Yeah. Now, what's not included in that? Again, we're going to go back. Room service, mini bar drinks, or like if you get wine bottle purchases prior to the cruise, you get some wine delivered to your room before the cruise, that's not included. And so that's important to note there. Now, this one's a little more expensive, obviously. It's $128 per person per day plus the 20% gratuity. So a 7-day cruise, including your gratuity, is going to be $1,075.20 per person for that 7-day cruise. And remember, the free at sea includes the premium package, not this premium plus package.
Right.
One good thing here is if you decide to upgrade to the premium plus, so you get the free at sea and it includes the premium package, you want to upgrade, all you have to do is pay the difference. And for a 7-day cruise, your upgrade cost would only be an additional $203 per person. And we've also heard some rumors that they don't actually charge the additional gratuity for that upgrade. They only charge the $200. Now, if they do end up charging that additional gratuity, it's going to be about $240, $245 for your 7-day cruise. But like I said, we've been told, we've not experienced that, but we've been told that is the case.
So let's get into some key questions. You don't pay taxes on drinks unless you are in certain ports. And then you'd pay the local tax rate on each drink. Right. You've already paid a gratuity, but you can always tip a little extra if you want. We always find certain bartenders that...
They tend to respond.
And they're just good bartenders. And they're friendly and they're, and so then you tip them a little extra and then they treat you like you're golden and they remember your drinks.
Yeah, and those bartenders are always so awesome anyway. But, it's always nice to take care of someone who takes care of you. So.
Exactly. We always like to do that. Well, the drink packages do work on Great Stirrup Cay.
They do. Interestingly, they don't work on Harvest Cay in Belize. And the reason for that is when when Norwegian put in their private area at Harvest Key, they made an agreement with the Belize government so that, the folks in the area would get a little something for their effort versus, you doing it through the cruise line. So anyhow, you have to be 21 to purchase a drink package. I know, you're 18 and 19 and 20 and you're like, dang it, I'm sorry. Now, an 18 or...
Now, is that an alcoholic drink package?
Yes, just an alcohol drink package. Yeah. 18 to 20-year-olds can buy alcohol on round-trip cruises in Europe and Australia. And sometimes, with the consent of a parent, an 18 to 20-year-old might be allowed to buy wine and beer on sailings from the U.S., but don't bank on that.
You can't share any of the packages.
Right.
So if one guest in a stateroom buys a package, all the other guests in that room have to also buy a package. Under 21 must get a soda package. Obviously, if mom and dad are getting a premium plus package, they can't. Under 21 can't get that. But they do have to get a soda package.
Right. I think they found that a lot of times maybe mom and dad had the drink package, and then they were getting soda for the kids. And hey, they're trying to make money any way they can. So you can't pick your days. Once you buy a package, you have to pay for each remaining day. So you're like, listen, I don't want it for the port days. I want it for the sea days. There's none of that. So the other thing it doesn't include special experiences like wine tastings or beer flights, or there may be some other special like little experiences. Those are not included in the drink packages.
So that's the Norwegian drink packages. Hopefully, we got to help you understand what's in them and how they work. I know before our first cruise, we had a lot of questions and tried to look up as much information as we could, and we really didn't find a whole lot. There's a lot more now. Yeah,
it's a lot more now, but really, it's up to you to decide whether it's worth it for you. Take those average drink prices, figure out how much you think you'll drink in a day, and then, you do the math. But that's it. So hopefully this helped you, and we'll see you next time.